Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn lesson number 2.4, The Fall of Troy. The second part of the Fall of Troy we are going to learn. Yesterday we have seen means that Odysseus, he made the trick, he made the plan how to obtain the victory, not by the fighting but by the trick. And that's why he gave the command to build the great wooden horse, and that horse, and they want to show that Trojan, means their ships were sail away from the city, from the seashore, and they made the idea they will return in the night and they will kill to attack on the city and burn and kill to the Trojan. And that Menelaus, skillful engineer, and Odysseus, they made that great wooden horse. And all the best fighter of Greek, they hide inside the wooden horse, and their ships sailed away from the seashore, but not very far. And only one man left there, because he want to convince to the Trojan to move the horse into their city. Okay, now in the next part what happens is, next day the Trojans woke up expecting to go out and fight as they had done for the past 10 years. And next day when the Trojan woke up, they expecting to go out and fight as they had done for the past day, because it's the last 10 year they are every day they are go outside of the wall and they fight to the Greek. But it's the habit, because it has the habit, it had done the habit to pass 10 years to the Trojan. But when they saw outside of the wall, they were very delighted. What they did, what delight and surprise they felt at the sight they saw on the seashore outside the wall. And when they saw the outside seashore, that time they were very delighted and surprised. It seemed that the long siege was over at last, because it shows that the long siege, long war was over at last, because no one on the seashore, and that's why the Trojan thought that now that siege was over at last. The tents had been burned, because there were no tent on the seashore. They were, means tent were burned. The shore was deserted. The shore was totally deserted. Shore was deserted means there was nobody on the seashore. Deserted means nobody on the seashore. The Greek ships had all gone. All the Greek ships also gone from the seashore. It's peace at last. And Trojans, they shouted. What they shouted? It's peace at last. Now we will live in peace. Okay. And open wide their gates and came out in large number on the plain. And they came out on the outside of the gate. And large number means all the Trojan people, they were come out of the seashore. And they were very glad, means they were very happy to be free again to go where they please, because they were now free. They thought that they were now free and where they want to go they were pleased. Then they saw on the sands the huge wooden horse. They gathered round it in astonishment. And after that they saw a great wooden horse, huge wooden means a very big, very great wooden horse on the seashore, and they gather round it in astonishment. Astonishment means very surprising, means they gather around the wooden horse with a surprising. But it was indeed a wonderful piece of work, because they saw there what they saw, Indeed, indeed means a very great wonderful piece of work, because that wooden horse, it's a really a wonderful piece of work. Okay, it's a really a great wonderful piece of work, and that's why they gather around that wooden horse. No one was there. As they were wondering how the horse had been built and why it had been left behind, they found a Greek with his hands tied together lying under it. And as they were wondering, means when they saw that horse had been built and why it had been left behind, they thought that why the Greek they left that horse on the seashore. They found a Greek with his hand tied together lying in it. And when they saw, means when they thought that time they saw one Greek person, and that Greek person's hand was tied by the rope lying under the horse. When the Trojan dragging him out, the man pretended to be very frightened of them. And when Trojan drag means move him out, means Trojans move him out of the horse. That time that Greek man was pretended. Pretended means to show anything falsely. Okay, to show falsely. मतलब in Marathi we are saying ढोंग करणे, means that Greek person was pretended to be very frightened, means he pretended means he falsely showed very frightened of them. When he was commanded to tell them why the Greeks had gone and why they had left their horse behind, and when the Trojan commanded to tell them, means Trojan falsely commanded to tell them that Greek person why Greek had gone, means why the Greek had left the Trojan city, why they had left this horse behind, and why Greek people why they went away, and why they left that horse on the seashore. He pretended to tremble, and that time that man Greek person he is showing falsely to tremble. Tremble means to moving his hands and legs with frighten. Okay, मतलब मतलब डरने का ड्रामा करना, very much, and refused to speak, and he refused to speak. Okay, when at last they threatened to kill him, he spoke and told them their small tale. And when Trojan means they told to him, they were killed to him. That time that person, means that Greek person, spoke and told them this false tale, and he told them the false story of that horse. It's not, he did not tell the real story, but he told the whatever they means made the plan of false tale. Okay, means he told the Trojan that false story which was made by Odysseus. Okay, tomorrow we will learn the next part of the lesson. Okay, thank you.